Well, I want to give you some helpful tools and hints when it comes to using your iPad for the final exam. And so, one of the first things you have to make sure you do is have your screen recording option on. And so, when you go to, if you don't have that already, you can go to the control center underneath your settings on your iPad and just make sure that now there's a minus sign on the screen recording option on your iPad. Now, when you go to Google Classroom for the final exam, you're going to see that there's a doc already there for you to use for your final exam responses. And you also then have the ability to add attachments. So let's say that you choose to upload video responses instead of typing out a paragraph response for the second part of the final, which is actually what I suggest, to be honest with you. Well, all you have to do is click add attachment, use camera, video, give Google Classroom access to that, press OK, turn around for selfie mode, of course, and then record your video. And then when you're done recording that video, which should be in between 1 to 2 minutes long, you're going to use that video and it will upload it to Google Classroom. Now, there's a third part of the final that asks you to respond to questions about the capstone. You can answer those particular prompts in the exact same way after you outline it. Now, Richard was trying to help me with this. He wasn't very much of a help, I have to be honest with you. But what I will tell you is that once you're done with that 1 to 2 minute long response, you use the video that recorded through Google Classroom, and then that will also add as an attachment. Now, keep in mind that that's just an aspect of the final. There's other things that are on there too. And so all of the prompts and the helpful guiding hints are all on the final exam responses Google Doc that is posted onto the final. Okay. And so you're going to see things that are highlighted, like reminders about the directions. It's going to tell you how long things need to be. It'll give you some green lights, like, hey, don't forget to do this. So those are those green lights. I did notice though that with our speech class outline, that some students tried to edit their doc like it was a PDF. And so they would use it with like an editing tool and write in it. That's not what I'm asking for. What I need you to do instead is you'll find in the top right hand corner a little square with an arrow pointing out of it. So you're going to need to click on that so it puts it into the Google Doc app so you can use the editing icon at the bottom right hand corner of your doc so you can type directly into this document, which is going to be your best bet. Okay. Now, overall, when I took this final exam, and this includes me doing all of the options, the survey, typing out a 5 to 8 or sentence paragraph, and doing the video, and doing my second video response, and outlining my speech. Doing all of those things took me about 40 minutes. But I know for some of you, it's going to maybe take you longer. So this entire final exam will probably take you in between 40 minutes to the entire hour and a half. But that's okay. I think that you guys are going to do a fabulous job. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to say, if you need more help, I'm still on Zoom. So don't forget to come and ask for help.